we now find ourselves in another time of profound change for Newark, a time of unprecedented investment and development. So we figured it's time to assess the possibilities and the possible pitfalls. And Mayor, that puts a heavy responsibility on you. How do you balance the benefits of Newark's boom with the risks to the city's most vulnerable residents? And does the city have the muscle and the will to ensure that the corporations and developers coming into this city pass along meaningful gains to our residents?
When that wealth comes to the city, we have to begin to use that to subsidize development that takes place. In fact, there's twice as many affordable projects going up in the city than there's actually market rate housing in the city right now. There's some specific things that have to be done that Policy Links talks about, that stuff that we, suggestions we got from David Trout and Climb and those organizations, working with them. One is to make sure we have inclusionary zoning. That's key, and we do it in a timely fashion. And not only that, we are investing in home ownership and trying to get folks in this city to begin to develop on their own. So projects we're talking about subsidizing are projects that we got regular community folks that are developing and investing in, not just nonprofits like the Urban League, New Community, all these things, but regular people from the city of Newark who are buying and investing in property that we subsidize, or projects that we subsidize throughout the community to make sure that they stay low income, that they sustainable, and that we make sure these folks have businesses of their own. And the last piece I would add to that is Newark 2020, trying to make sure that our residents are employed, that not only are they employed, that people are investing in the small businesses in our community. And so you have all these people in Newark who constantly will come here or do whatever, who constantly talk about what's going to happen to us. And that's always been the thing that bothers me. Like, what's going to happen to us? We're nervous about who's going to put us out. Well, nobody's going to put me out. Right? So, and my job is to make sure that we create systems where these things happen. And they don't happen because we create them, you snap your fingers and they take place. They happen because we organize them and we make them happen as a collective community. We know how to do that. We've been doing that for years, right? And so all the institutions in this city have to come together and figure out how we get this to work. So I don't want us to spend another 30, 40 years talking about what's going to happen to us in the city of Newark without talking about what are we going to do to move the needle in another direction.